thank you. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 6 minutes, and during those 6 minutes, we're gonna ask you some follow-up questions. So go ahead and take a break and we'll get some, or take a breath. The break's coming.
6 more minutes to go.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, yeah. How are people working together today to improve our community? Give an example.
People are working together to improve our community by letting everybody express how they feel, by making community meetings so everybody can express their opinions.
I think that the community is working together by improving our schools so that the kids with disabilities have the same learning opportunities as the other kids. They don't get treated differently.
People are also working together to improve our community by fighting to keep an Obama-created legislation called DACA alive. DACA allows adults who were brought here as children a chance to stay here.
Very good. Are there times when freedom of expression should be limited? Why or why not?
There are times freedom of expression should be limited, like in school. For example, you shouldn't be able to cuss, say racist things, or anything offensive inside of school or in any public area.
You should also not be able to slander someone just because you don't like them.
I agree with my partners Dior and Aarav. In court, the person getting judged cannot say something against the witness.
Nice job. So you guys, this summer is gonna mark the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. If the founding fathers were alive today, what do you think they would be the most proud of?
I think they would be most proud of how we increase civil rights for all people and how we fixed our mistakes. For example, women were not allowed to vote, but we have fixed that.
I think they would be most proud of how we fixed their mistakes and made our country a safe nation for people to live and advance for everybody.
I think they would also be most proud of how far we've come. For example, now there are more ways to elect a president, and there's a peaceful transition between it.
I agree with all my partners. To add on, the framers would be most proud of that we have more technology than we had back in the day.
Thank you.
All right. Which civil right do you think is most important and why?
I think freedom of speech is the most important because it helps everybody be citizen has no discrimination and feel equal. People can use it right to protest. For example, Black Americans were denied civil rights for centuries. Because of free speech, they could demand change.
I respectfully disagree with my partner Shibor. I think that the civil right of the right to own land is the most important because people deserve a place to stay. Also, soldiers cannot come in your house.
I disagree with both of my partners. I think the right to a fair trial is the most important. One example of this is with Chief Standing Bear. Chief Standing Bear was kicked off of his land unconstitutionally. He sued the government and won, even though he was a Native American and they were being discriminated against.
Alright. What role do you think schools should play in advancing civil rights?
I think schools should put ramps in front of the building to make schools wheelchair accessible.
I agree with my partner Ion. They also should create classes if someone needs some extra help. They do this at our school.
Yep. Okay. All right. Do you think the Freedmen's Bureau was a success? Why? Or why not?
I think that the Freedmen's Bureau was a success because it helped millions and freed enslaved people get educated. do you look like Harvard University looks like to people of color?
I think the Freedom Bureau was a mixed success because not only were they successful in giving rations and building money for black families, but it was temporary, so it only lasted 10 years.
I disagree with my partner viewer. I think it was a success because it helped distribute a lot of rations after the Civil War to newly freed black people and poor white people.
I agree with my partner Shipa. To add on, the Freedmen Bureau is still here today in the form of HBCUs.
Very good.
I noticed is that on many of the things you guys discussed today, your opinions were different, yet you were all very, very respectful about those differences, even when maybe all four of you disagreed. Also, I really liked hearing a Kermit quote. I also liked the comment about peaceful transitions of power, peaceful transitions of power from Aarav. Right, that was your name. So how do I say your name?
No, it's Aarav.
Aarav, sorry. Yeah, honestly, awesome job. I really liked this.
Yep, you all did great job. I felt you studied your material, you did thorough research, and you were also very confident the way you were talking and respecting each other. Whether you were agreeing with each other or disagreeing with each other, you gave each other space to talk. So that was really good. Like at that age, it is really impressive. You should know that. Good job.
All right. I totally agree with my colleague in the fact that you guys were very respectful and very professional, especially when there are times that you did agree and or disagree with each other. I thought it was really cool that you pointed out that even the founding fathers had to work on some compromises, right? Because sometimes, things didn't agree, and that was kind of the start. But then, Ashikwa, you were like, yeah, but we've had to fix some of their mistakes, and they probably would be proud of that we have fixed some of those mistakes because things do change over time, right? And I agree that Kermit reference was spot on because I think sometimes a lot of this is very difficult to understand, but when you bring a character like that into it that people know and recognize, it just makes it a little easier. So that was really awesome. And Aarav, I think the fact that you said it is up to your generation, which I totally agree with, and I'll be honest, and I think everybody in this room would agree with me, after what you all just did, knowing that it's up to your generation, I think we're in very good hands. For sure. All right.